Oh, do you want to do like our match predictions or something?
Yeah, let's have a look. So we can do it, and then we can maybe on Monday or Tuesday we can do a review and see who was right. So let's start with the big match on Saturday.
Okay.
In terms of how they've scheduled it anyway.
So
Roman Reigns, CM Punk,
event,
Seth frickin' Rollins.
Oh God,
who are you going with?
I just think the focus has been on so much Punk and Reigns that Rollins is just going under the scope a bit, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wins it.
With the help of my name.
I don't think he will get the help of.
Do you not?
I think.
Or do you think them being distracted by all of it?
And then it'll come to those two, and he has like this choice, and then I don't know. One does something to another, then Rollins does a curb stomp onto one, and then it ends like that or something.
I can see that.
Or himself the ultimate opportunist, and that's what he's going to do. Personally,
I'm almost certain Seth Rollins wins this match.
I think he'll win it as well, because then it will lead up for a Punk Reigns feud.
Yes. And I think that Paul Heyman is going to have a role to play, whether it's helping Seth or it's him causing some distraction with Punk and Roman Reigns that then allows Seth to win. But he's definitely, the whole build has been, oh, you owe me a favor now. Now you owe me a favor.
Exactly.
Is it that he's going to turn? But the story has been for so long about how much he hates Seth Rollins that it's the perfect stage to shock everyone and help him. We'll see, but I agree.
Maybe not intentionally help him, but somehow.
Yeah, but do something, and then Reigns starts asking. Then it makes Roman Reigns. I mean, he grabbed him, didn't he? So they're not exactly on good terms now.
Just so you know, triple threat. There's no DQ.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully it's a good match because it's a bit of an odd one. So we're both going Seth Rollins.
I think so. Yeah.
Tiffy Stratton, Charlotte Flair.
It annoys me because, as I say, I've watched a few people do their predictions, and I can't agree that as much as you want Tiffy to win, WWE just seem to love Charlotte and just stick belts on her, whether you want to see it or not, and it's so frustrating. I
agree.
I don't want her to win because I find her boring. I don't know why.
She's had her day.
I think someone else just.
It would be unfair.
There's a Charlotte, Flair, and Jade Cargill thing might happen after WrestleMania, like a feud with that. But I don't know.
It would be unfair for someone like that to come in and basically stop someone like Tiffy Stratton in it. Yeah, and she's on.
Back, you'll have your title back. No,
she's on a roll. Like she's on the way up, and this would stop it. Whereas Charlotte's had her day. I agree. I genuinely think. I think Tiffy wins.
But we just sometimes. I've always said it. WWE is sometimes so predictable. You know what's coming.
And the favourites that they have their soft spots for certain people. Like it when they do that. So if you had to, so gun against your head, who's winning?
Unfortunately, I think Flair will win it.
I think Tiffy.
Unfortunately,
I think Tiffy. So at least we're different on that one.
But obviously, I want Tiffy to win, but I just.
Oh, so do I.
It's like.
I know what you mean. I agree, but I just think on this one, I've got a feeling, just a sneaky feeling that
it is Tiffy, but
she was almost brought in to elevate the new version of her. So, effectively. But whether or not that changed after certain feuds, I don't know. But there we go. So at least we're separate on that one. So
it's like the worst. Like
up until that very last point where it was a little bit interesting, it was soft, it was fake. They don't actually hate each other. That's what it was. United States Championship, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Fatu is obviously winning this match.
You say that, but if Solo comes out and tries to help in a weird way, that's the only thing I can see happening, and somehow botch it and LA Knight wins it. But
so if you had to say,
I can see Jacob winning, but if they want to build a storyline for after WrestleMania, then Solo comes out and somehow botches his matchup. And
my thing is, along the same lines is that Jacob Fatu wins, but
He
that causes jealousy with
Yeah.
with Solo,
Something like
and
that. Something will
there's
happen with them.
he ditches them because he thinks he's
Yeah.
too good for them now, and then that's the friction, and then there's
Yeah.
a Solo Fatu fight in the future. I want LA Knight to win.
Of
I
course,
would,
but I don't think
as a fan
then
of
again,
his, but
I don't
it's a
think
bit
Jacob should be
soft.
going for a US title. It's not. You know, it's like mid-tier title, isn't it? You know,
But he's not quite ready for this. Is just
or is it?
the
I
map?
think
This
he
the
is.
roadmap. No. I just think the roadmap. You've almost got to earn your stripes, haven't you? Whether you're whether you are this guy. But I think he's jumped ahead of everyone. Just the way how good he is on the mic, how good he is down camera,
like, he's so athletic,
and he's just really good in the ring. Yeah, like his dad was as well. His dad was a bit of an animal too. So are we both going Jacob Fatu?
Jacob, yeah.
Okay.
With
Jade,
some sort of like hint
of course, Solo hasn't got a role to play at the minute, so he's getting involved. Of course, no, so he's definitely getting himself involved.
Well, Randy Orton's apparently got a mysterious partner.
I saw that.
Match.
I saw that. We'll see.
I've seen rumors. It could be Solo. It could be Rusev.
It's got to make sales. It's got to be someone from the past who he's had beef with from the past.
What's he called? Aleister Black. That's it.
We'll see. We'll know. We'll know in a couple of days.
But we'll see. Or Nick Aldis.
Oh yeah.
Imagine it.
It would be good though.
It'd be sick.
It's the only one that actually people would be like, oh.
The only one kind of makes sense at the moment.
The only one that would actually surprise people, and people wouldn't just fast forward that match because they'd want to see that. Right, let's pick it up. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Go.
Jade Cargill just absolutely smash her.
Absolutely.
I want this to be a squash match. It wouldn't surprise me.
Just an absolute beating.
Yeah, just like literally 5-10 minutes of ultimate domination, and that's it.
World Tag Championships, War Raiders, and the New Day. Stupid. Who are you going for?
Shouldn't have this match at all.
Who are you going for? It's a 50-50 really for me.
I just think there isn't really a heel tag team, so I wouldn't surprise if New Day win it.
Yeah.
So you get a heel tag team.
I agree. If I had to say, I think the only reason they're putting the match on is to swap titles.
To me, this is the one where I'm having that pat. So
yeah, good shout. Okay, El Grande Americano, not Chad Gable. Just
Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio is winning that one, and then he takes his mask off and then unveils it. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Okay, the big title match. It's not the main event. It does contain main event Jey Uso, ironically. Uso's winning.
I think he'll win.
You can't not. You basically would just write his career off at this point if he doesn't win.
Yeah,
it would be the biggest joke. It would be the biggest joke.
But then what does Gunther do if he loses?
Comes back and fights again, I think, because Gunther is a very good champion.
I am for Jey, but you almost feel bad for Gunther. What's he going to do then?
He's done nothing wrong. He's been a very good champion.
He loses, and then he has his rematch and loses again. He's right back down to the bottom again.
Yeah.
You know, so
but that's it. It will come down to that, I think, is what happens next with Gunther. But he'll be all right. Whereas Jey, this is his only. It's this or nothing for Jey.
I don't think I have it for long. I don't think I have it for ages though. You probably have to like SummerSlam or something.
Yeah. So that's night one.
Yeah.
Night two. Let's fly through these now. Cody Rhodes, John Cena. Who's winning?
John, I think I see like
there'll be a few twists and turns.
Like a repeat of what happened last year where certain people come out.
I think that will happen.
Somehow it still goes against Cody. Something happens and he still loses.
I think John Cena wins it. Otherwise, again, what was the point?
Yeah.
What was the point? When there's a title on the line, these matches are only worth.
Long, though, I don't think.
No, it'll just be about 6 months and it'll drop it. Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's winning because it's what the industry needs.
I'll say it for my partner's side. I'll say Rhea Ripley, but somehow I don't think she will. I don't know. No, I know.
It's too obvious.
It's too obvious. I think.
Yeah.
I think Bianca will win it.
Bianca's got, she's been given a lot of push, but I just think Rhea Ripley. I think they know they have figures. They know the pull that someone like Rhea Ripley has as being champion.
Oh yeah.
And now they've seen how long with her out of not being champion, they would see the effects on the division, and I would think are like, we need to sort this out. She's too big a star. She's just too much.
Yeah,
The
'cause you think
Intercontinental title match, that is going to be good.
That has the makings for being the best match.
You got Penta, Bron Breakker, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. Something's going off between them two. I think they cost each other. I think
spoke about this.
it's them two that are going to spoil it for each other. Yeah.
Remember?
But you think Dominic?
I think Dominic will win it. I don't know why. You think Penta?
I just think, why else have they brought it? I've never seen someone get such a push.
True. I get this weird feeling of Dominic.
But equally, he doesn't. I don't think it matters if Penta wins it or not. It would be good to see. And we said, didn't we? I think
he'll just run in, push someone out, and get a dodgy pin on someone.
Yeah, I think as well. This is them setting Bron Breakker up for bigger things too. This is how he gets a world title push, because he has to drop that first. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre wins. I think Drew McIntyre wins this. If not, I've said it 1,000 times. The guy might as well just go. He might as well go. He's such a bit part player, but he's too good for that.
Yeah,
he is too good for that. The tag match, the women's tag match, that would be a good match. That'd be a bloodbath. I think.
One and the Fatal 4-Way probably the best.
I think that would be brutal. Both of them, because they're both meant to be brawlers. So we'll see.
The big guy.
Yeah, the tag match, the women's tag match.
That's again.
What a weird sort of scenario they built there as well.
Matching for no reason.
Even Liv Morgan. I said this, didn't I? It's historically, you lose your title, you fight for it back, or you're in and around. But recently, people have been losing the big title and just disappearing. So, Roman Reigns never got a rematch, which is insane. To think you can be hold the streak for the longest title reign and then not get a sniff once you drop it. Liv Morgan, she's just been dropped. How can she be the person to take it to Rhea Ripley? That storyline was so good as well.
Yeah,
them two up against each other. They're the perfect sort of combination.
Well, this tomorrow, a year ago, if that makes sense, we were in London for the O2 for the wrestling show.
Oh, wow.
Ray wasn't there because Liv injured her.
And that explains a lot why your missus hates her so much. So who are you backing there? Liv Morgan for me is winning that one.
I think they will. I mean, I agree with the people that TikTokers were saying, they basically put single competitors in a tag team that just doesn't make sense.
You mean Bailey?
Yeah, they're not.
That match, do you know what? I enjoyed that match that got the title shot. They did well in that. And that was actually chaotic at times. I thought it was really good, where they were smashing up everyone. But it was just not believable as well. It's not necessary, I don't think. No. Speaking of matches that aren't necessary, AJ Styles, Logan Paul.
Yeah, it's a bit weird one, isn't it?
Logan Paul wins AJ that.
Styles, hopefully.
Ooh.
Logan Paul's just a... Then again, that finish he does is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a kind of move where AJ Styles can help Perform do that move.
Well, it has to.
How athletic he can be. I think some might struggle to pull that off.
Because you've got to basically do a lot of the work yourself.
You've got to back yourself. And I think there's certain wrestlers that might not be able to.
Yeah. So that's all the matches. And it'll be interesting to see now, how some of these controversies, it's being called it's getting a bit of stick for not being the best on paper, but
to certain matches
and the card as a whole isn't looking the strongest. But proof's in the pudding. We'll see how good it is after it. Let's reserve. I reserve judgment until the show's been and gone, and then we'll decide. But I'm excited. I know you're excited. Yeah. You're going to be sleep deprived on Sunday.
Very much so.
But we'll try and do a really quick, reaction to Saturday.
Yeah.
Ahead of and then what we can see,
for the night too.
And then early in the week we'll get a full reaction. It should be good.